If you are using MetaTrader for trading, you really need this tool. For people who are not familiar with Expert Advisors or MQ Market, in your MetaTrader, up here there is a basket. This is MQ Market. Developers upload trading bots or maybe tools that can help traders, maybe even indicators. And what we're talking about today is Risk Panel Pro. After downloading the tool, you'll find the under section Expert Advisors Market. So just click and drag to the chart and drop. Make sure you check the box, the algorithmic trading, then hit OK. And this is how the tool looks like. So let's start with the main core logic of this tool, which is the risk calculation, what it does. So basically, this is how much you're willing to lose, how much you're willing to risk in dollars. So let's say let's $100. I want to risk $100 in the setup, in the trade. Then let's just go step by step. So I'm risking 100% of this $100. This is TP just as a start, 1 hour. Then this is the stop loss line. Just toggle on that and it will spawn in your chart. Drag, I want to go a buy market execution, alright? So I'm just put my stop here, then because the algorithmic trading is not on. Make sure the algorithmic trading is on. Alright, let's give it a try again. And it's done. Close. So let's say it's $100 exactly. So it's risk the exact amount, the chosen amount. So this is the first feature, risk calculation. Right, and this is the TP, which is 100, which is 1R, 1 to 1. All right, so let's close actual positions. Let's go to the next feature, which is taking partials. If you're using MetaTrader, you know that MetaTrader do not allow taking partials. However, there is an indirect way to do that, which is splitting your risk on multiple positions. So let's say I'm risking now in this trade 100, right? So I'm going in with multiple position. I'm gonna take the first position and give it 50% of my total risk. So it says risk used is 50%. Then I'm going to load the second position and give it another 50%. Then let's give it a try. Let's put my stop in here, and this one, the second position is 2R. However, you can just change that after and manage your trade after. Let's go a buy. This is alert telling you 2 positions are opened successfully. Let's take a look. It's $50. Why? Because there is 2 positions. So if I drag this stop, there's a stop ender. So 50 plus 50 equal 100, your total risk. All right, this is my first time using this terminal. So let's say this is gotta be how much this is. It should be 100, right? No, oh yeah, my bad, because each position risking 50. So this is 1R, it's gonna 50. Yeah. So this is gonna be 100. So this is 2R of 1 position. Yeah. The same thing for limit and stop orders. You just toggle on the limit line, then it will spawn in your chart, alright? Then the stop loss line. So let's say I'm going to do a buy limit. So this is my stop under buy limit. Alright, let's go on with the multiple positions. So I wanna take partials. So just buy limit. Then it's done. So this is my trigger of my limit. This is gonna be the stop H150. Yes, because there's two positions. So basically, by closing, let's say it triggered, okay, triggered on, just its place, then TP1 hit. That way, you are taking partial. You're taking 50% of your position out. So that's a take partial. Then the second, which is less, and you can do up to 5 partials. Let's delete the pending orders. And now let's review the next two features, which are the break-even, the auto break-even, and customizable sound. All right, let's go now on market execution. Let's try sell. Maybe it's gonna play up. Let's go sell. All right, there you go, please. All right. So I'm gonna make it easy for the market. This is my first CP.
Nice.
You just, I did nothing. The stop loss moved just to break even by itself, and also you just heard the sound. That is my customizable sound. All right, let me just. I'm gonna show you the pair where you guys should.
وي يا ويلتي شل الذراع إنها سليمة إنها سليمة.
Well, that was my break-even sound. All right, let's just. That was my break-even sound. Okay. So the default pair, it should be C program files, then MetaTrader. However, that's gonna be the default if you did not change that while installation the program. You just find MetaTrader. This is my pair. So just go to the sound. And there is the sound. This is my TP2, TP1. You can add TP3, I guess. I'm not sure. So what is the this is stop loss. This is the break even. All of it must be a WEV. So how to get that WEV? Just upload your MP3 to some websites that converts to WEV. Just that simple. In order for a working customizable sound, you need to name these in the sound section, in sound settings section. You need to be matched. Now, name these as your files, or name your files as these. Just it must be the same name. TP1. It must be this name. So the file must be TP1, or maybe it can be this. However, it must be matched. Now let's move on to the next feature, which is the copy trading, the local copy trading. So in the same file, in the same path where you add the sound, this is my MetaTrader, right? So I have another MetaTrader, and this is another MetaTrader. So this is multiple terminals, right? Just copy and paste. This is a copy of this, and this is a copy of this. After that, just go on. Where is the terminal? This is a terminal. Just send it to the desktop. All right. Send the shortcut to this desktop and name it whatever you want. So just name it based on your account. So this is a copy trading. So maybe you may take every terminal with its own trading account, whatever. So I'm going to open my second terminal. All right, this is my second terminal. So this is my second terminal. Let me see. So let's set the tool. Load algorithm tree. Allow here. So for copy tree. No. The line, please. The line. All right. So this is, let's say this is my main. All right. You have an evolution account. All right. In your, you have a perform account. Let's say a 10K account. Let's say 10K account. You're probably risking 1% for each setup. So that's going to be 100. But you also have a personal account. You want to scale up that personal account. But obviously you won't risk 100 like your evolution account, right? And the next feature comes in, which is copy tree. Or is it section? Copy tree. Just true, then O for the transfer and master. So this is main account. I'm going to manage everything from this one. So 0. And this is going to be my master account, right? Let's set up other things in my slave. Yeah, so properties. Where is it? Alright, true, then 1, because 1 equals slave, alright? And this is my master, this is my slave. Master, this is an account, which is it's a semi account, obviously, 30K, and the slave account, a semi account, a 14K, alright? Now we need some I need to enable to give it some permissions, especially for copy tree in order to work. So just go tools, option, then expert advisor section. Then you need to enable DLL imports. Alright, yeah. Let's do the same thing in the slave terminal. Alright, the experts advisors, and this is the same option. It doesn't have to be in the same chart, just to show you. It doesn't really. It just has to be attached in your terminal. It may be whatever pair. Alright, the slave doesn't matter. Just it has to be attached in your chart, and all algorithmic trading and other permissions are allowed. That's it. And forget about slave. Alright, now let's place let's do a sell market, alright, with multiple positions. So I'm going to hit sell, then I'm going to change the second terminal so I can say, is it been executed? It did instantly. See, this is my master where I executed the trade, and it did. So this is why it's 25, and this it's risking 50, because obviously you're not risking the same, right? This is your personal account. You want to scale up. You want to risk 100, right? It uses its local risk by, right? The local risk. It uses the local risk. The slave uses its local risk, but masters distribution. So for multiple position, it uses master distribution, so you can control everything just from your master. Alright? The sound only plays in your master, obviously, or maybe just disable the sound in your master. Obviously, if you move, just let me move the second TP, alright? Second TP, I'm just moving to this low, alright? This low. And it did instantly. Just let me zoom out. Yeah, it did. And now let me just take the stop, alright? The stop over some of the position, because this is multi-position, 2 position. And it did instantly, so you can manage everything just from your master. However, you can also do multiple slaves. So let me just add, alright, let me just close this position. It did close on the slave side. Let me add another slave, alright? This is my second slave. Here I am, I'm going to enable algorithmic trading, and so this is, you do it once for each terminal, because this is just a terminal I just created, alright? Where's the section expert, then just market, it must be market, but this is why, right? Make sure the option, where's that? I'm going to make it a slave, alright? Go to properties, go to the copy trading, then 1. Value 1 means a slave, the receiver, right? Master sends trade, right? Just it doesn't matter to be the same chart as I said. So just let me, this is the EU, right? This is the EU, and this is the weekend, market off. This is, alright? We'll just get back to this, to my, alright, now let me just open, alright, let me do this. What is this? This is my, right? So let's open up. This is the EU, right? Let's open a sell position. As you see, it did up. Doesn't matter. Is it in the same pair? No, it doesn't matter. It just has to be attached to the terminal. That's it. So the slave ignores all of these values. This is the risk values and the multiple position values. It only uses the risk, alright? But the master distribution. So let's give it a limit order. Let's just go on no, please just give it a buy limit, right? Let's do a buy limit. You know what? Let me three partials, alright? 3 partials, and I'm going to give this, alright? That's it. So in my first TP, I'm taking out 50% of my position. Second TP, I'm taking 25% of my total position. And the last TP, I'm taking out the last 25% of my position. And this is going to be in 3R. Alright, let's go buy. And there you go, you have 3, let me check. It did. All the slaves did, but obviously not the same. Let me see, this is, yeah, it's based on its local risk, right? So the master did that, but based on its, wait, how is that? It's 3 positions, how it risks. Oh, damn it. How is that? I just move. How much is this one? Oh, I almost forget. There's a 50. Alright. So 1 risking 50%. Yeah, it's right. Come on. Alright. So let me just move, and it did move everything here. Alright. Delete, pin it, and it deleted on all all slaves. Alright, you actually can do a lot with this option, obviously. However, I'll leave that for you guys to discover. I'm going to the last feature in this tool, which is using your MetaTrader mobile to control everything. Alright, so you just go to the master properties. This is in the master, right? all the way down, this is mobile order interception. Enable that. No, this is gonna be false, alright? Make sure this is false. This is just while testing. Make sure this one is false and true. Then I'm just taking, alright? Taking my mobile. Let me just. Alright, I'm recording from my phone. Let's just go to my MetaTrader, alright? And this is let me see. Yeah, this is my master 30k semi account, right? This is my master. There you go. Those are the two slaves, right? So, but however, when using the mobile trading, it uses the preset settings. So now I'm risking, let's say I'm risking 200. Now just for making it simple, I'm actually doing one position. I'm not taking partials, alright? Just one position, all in, one position. Just to make it simple, right? Just for testing. There you go. Now, in order for the tool to work and risks the amount chosen, which is 200, alright? And also for the slave to copy the trade, I have to use only limit orders and stop orders. So just let me go a buy stop, right? Come on, just let me trade. Alright, this is a buy stop. Place. Done. It was an instant, alright? The slave did, alright? You see, the slave executed the same. Let me see. This is mobile. It risks 100. The preset settings, I just executed my phone, but it's auto calculated the risk. Alright? Let's just check the both slaves. So what is this slave? It risks 50. So this is gonna be 50. This guy also risking 50. Alright, let's change this. Let's do 60. Alright? Risk 60. Now I'm going to close, right? I'm going to delete the position. Or maybe no, actually no. I'm going just to move the stop loss. Let's see how. Alright, that was instant. That was instant. The execution was a bit late, but the modification was instant. Alright, let's close. Let's close the position. Alright. Both slaves. So the slaves now are a third party, because what is happening now? No, let me just. What is happening is actually the order I'm placing from my phone is actually being placed, right? But what is happening is the tool detects that it's actually for mobile and delete it instantly and replace it with a proper order. That's what is happening actually, alright? So now it shows I'm going to risk 8, right? It shows that I'm going to, this is a buy stop. It says I'm going to risk 8. Slaves, please. Slaves, you let it. Slaves. Damn it, that was so fucking late. Ah, man. Alright, the execution while using the mobile for copy trading, it's bad. No, it needs some improvements. At the actual time, right? At current time, it is, but it will be better, alright? It will be better. Promise. So it risks 100, 200. The preset settings. Let's check the slaves now. Use it. This should be 60. Yeah, that's 60. Delete is instant. Modification are instant, but execution, because what is happening is the tool in the master detects the order it's from mobile, then it deletes it, then it it enters again with the preset settings. That's what is happening. So you have to make sure you give the market space for mitigation. All right. You go in.
Risk Banner Pro is available now in the market at a price of $30. And I also just released the free trial version titled The Ultimate Trading Assistant. It has all the Risk Panel Pro features, but it will expire in 2026. So let's give it a try. Download. In order to set up the trail version, you need additional steps. So this is the trail version, Ultimate Trading Assistant. Go to Tools, then Options, then Section Expert Advisors. Then make sure you check the box Allow web requests. Then add the Telegram API. Then reload the expert. There you go. You have your trail version. You can use it all the features until 2026. All for free. There you go.